What's up, guys? Tevy T here with another episode of Let's Play Sonic Mania Plus. So, in the last episode, we took on Hydro City as Tails the Fox, and I did not die as much as I thought I would. So, in this episode, we're going to be taking on Mirage Saloon as Mighty the Armadillo. And as you saw at the very beginning, we had Knuckles with us, but then he got knocked off. You will actually be getting a two-parter in this, for today, for it, because Knuckles actually tackles a different portion of the stage than anyone else in this game. Sonic, Tails, Mighty, and Ray all do the same thing that we're doing right now, but Knuckles is a bit different, so you'll be seeing that later on today as well in another upload. So, stay tuned for that. Anyway, Mirage Saloon. The first portion of the stage is going to be on the tornado, and we're just going to be navigating magnets and all and stuff like that. But after we get to a certain checkpoint, then we'll be getting to the main meat and potatoes of the level and getting on to like our first boss fight. This stage actually has my favorite boss fight in terms of like, it's a not a cameo, but a callback to one of my favorite groups from the Archie series. That's hopefully still coming back in IDW, but I'll save that for when we actually get to the scene where they show up and whatnot. Anyway, for the most part, just try to remove as many bad things as you can. Be very wary of the bird ones because they will keep hunting you down until you either destroy them or, well, never. They'll just keep going after you. Because otherwise they're just going to be keep painting your annoyance for you. But anyway, we're getting to, the first checkpoint, so we can actually get off the plane now. And if you actually come back over there, that's going to be a special ring you can take to get to Chaos Emerald. But if you've done what I've done so far, you should have all of them by now. But if you don't, there goes another opportunity for you right there and then. So, not a whole lot is about Mirage Saloon. This is another Mania exclusive. In terms of, actually no, I think I know what I did. I went over there to hit the checkpoint in case I messed up actually getting to the inside of the ring. Because keep in mind, while I was going through this whole playthrough, there were certain emeralds I couldn't get as different characters with the special ring, so after I got that one, I had to come back and literally get all of them again, just so I can finish this game in one run with all the emeralds as the different characters. So yeah, but thankfully I cut that part out because we didn't need to see it again. And there's a spring that just pushes you back up to the top. So Mirage, like I said before, it's a Mania exclusive one, so this isn't a remix or anything like that. It actually reminds me a lot of Sandopolis Zone, in terms of like the desert aesthetic and stuff like that. However, instead of like a ruins type of feel for it, it has a wild western look to it. But we're now at the heavy magician, who is going to be sending a caterpillar, there we go, a caterpillar to attack us. Gosh, I can't speak. This boss is pretty straightforward. Just attack its head as it's coming up from the sand dunes. The straightforward lunge is going to be the easiest time for you to hit it. Otherwise, when it's going back and forth in a zigzag pattern on the screen, it's a bit tougher to do. But with Mighty, you got a bit more leverage in terms of like you can actually tank some hits with his spiked shell. Or back, honestly, it should be. And of course, like everything else, it takes 6 hits before it's down. Thankfully, it did a lot of those special ones for me, and I got that good in hit right there. So cool. That is going to be it for Act 1. Did under 4 minutes, so not bad. Let's just stop juggling the sign as we get past Act 1 as Mighty. So, in other news for today, yesterday, as in like the 13th, Spyro came out, and I've been playing that. I actually streamed it earlier today. So something else that's different, right here is Bart the Polar Bear. If you were playing as everyone else, it would have been Nat, the Weasel. But yeah, they're showing up as like the end bosses for this stage, and I'm so happy. because we have not seen Mighty, Knacked, and Dynamite, aka Team Hooligans, since Sonic the Fighters. And you know, they're just pretty awesome characters in general. They're a lot like bounty hunters, but they're mostly treated as like a public nuisance in the Archie series for Sonic the Hedgehog when it was going. So I was excited to see they come back in this, and if they ever make any more like Mania style games going back with that classic 2D look and stuff like that, I really hope to see them again. Because this game really did a good job as bringing back the old established characters that we no longer see used by Sega that much anymore, and actually giving them a presence in this main story. Because as of right now, the main Sonic characters that you normally ever see is like, you know, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Rouge, Omega, Big the Cat, sometimes, Charmy, Espio, Team Chaotix, you know, all that good stuff. But you never see the Team Hooligan with Mighty Bean and Duck. Bean. Oh, it's been a long day. I really want to go back to playing Spyro after this, but I at least want to get another Sonic Mania episode knocked out for you guys, so we can see both this one and the second part of this stage if you're playing as Knuckles, so you can see the major difference in how it's set up and everything. But we're actually getting pretty close to the boss fight. Also, as you're going throughout this whole level, you'll see their wanted posters everywhere. And what's especially cool about this area, how it's like a little bar and everything. If any of you have ever seen like the little Sega meme thing that people have been doing with why Mighty's been gone for like a long time, it's always been said like, I don't know, Mighty's lost in some bar somewhere, so that's mainly the reason why it chose Mighty to do this level, because, you know, there's 13 zones in this stage, so I wanted to make sure everyone at least got shown twice, except for Sonic, who gets shown 3 times, so this is going to be the last time we play as Mighty. So let's just hurry up and get these guys knocked out of the way. So yeah, that's why I wanted to say like, oh, he's still lost in some bar somewhere, so there's that. But it's a mix between the Heavy Magician and Team Hooligan in terms of the boss fight, where the Magician is pretending to be them, but those characters are actually here somewhere. We just don't know particularly where in the level they are, because, like we said, this is an illusion by the Heavy Magician, so we're not really fighting the Hooligans, just the Magician. Also, fun fact to know, of the Hardboiled Heavies, 3 of them are male and the other 2 are female. The 2 females are the Heavy Rider that will be facing in Lava Reef Zone, and then the Heavy Magician now. The other 3, Heavy Shinobi, Heavy King, and Heavy Gunner, those are all male robots. But with that, the Heavy Magician is stopped, and that is going to be it for today's episode. So if you guys like what you saw, please give the video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Until then, I will see you guys in the next episode of Sonic Mania Plus. Check you guys later.